Hey guys, welcome to the clubhouse. I'm Billy Jackson. This is my cat Tack, and today we're going to be reviewing Cobra Kai Season 1, Episode 1. Tell you the truth, when I went into this, when I heard about this show coming out, and that's months ago, I was like, oh, this is going to be, that's cool, I like the concept, but this is going to be terrible. But then I heard that they've got the original actors, the original set pieces, the original, the whole feel and tone of the show was coming, and it got me a little bit more excited. I told Ridgely about it, and The Karate Kid is one of our favorite movies of all time, and both of us. And when we watched this first episode, we were really surprised. This show looks awesome. It has, Billy Zabka, which is Johnny, and Ralph Macchio, who is Daniel. And the premise is, that this is seen kind of through Johnny's eyes. Here comes this boy who took his girl, sucker punched him on the beach in front of all his friends, kicked him in the face, which was illegal move, and still got awarded for it. He didn't block it. He feels terrible about that, and that made his life kind of go downhill from there. When he was like at the top, he was the most popular kid in school, and then just ever since then his life has went on a downhill trajectory. And while Daniel LaRusso's has gone in an upward trajectory. And in the show, Daniel has like a car dealership, he makes good money, and he has a family and kids and stuff like that. And Johnny, kind of lives in a dilapidated, I don't know if it's apartment or a hotel, I couldn't really tell, but and drives the same car he did back in the 80s, and it was really nostalgic. They had some of the same music from the show, from the movie. Granted, we only saw the first episode, and we're going to try to get through the rest of it this weekend so we can both do a review on it for next week. That's my goal, and she's actually going to join me in that review, so I'm excited about that. She's nervous about it, but make sure to give her love. Let her know it's all okay. I do this, and people can put up with me for 5 or 10 minutes every day. It's like, if they could do that, you're good. So anyway, we're going to be doing a review for the whole series this coming weekend, so be prepared for that. But still, on this episode, I don't want to give any spoilers away, which there's really nothing to really spoil. I gave you pretty much the plot of the first episode. And from what I hear about the show, it's going to be about, Johnny's bringing back Cobra Kai, and Ralph Macchio, Daniel LaRusso is going to bring back, the Miyagi Dojo karate. Sorry, it's kind of hard to say. To kind of counterbalance, Johnny's tough way of beating up bullies, and Daniel's way of you can take care of bullies in a peaceful way and defend yourself at the same time. So, and then they're going to clash. They kind of had a heads up clash in the first episode. And if you want to watch this, you can watch the first 2 episodes for free on YouTube, and then it's the first TV show to premiere on YouTube Red. So this is their YouTube's kind of streaming service, just like Netflix. So they're doing their own original content, this is their flagship of their whole series streaming channel. But you can get the first month for free, and doing that, you can watch the rest of the episodes. There's 10 episodes. They're like 25 minutes long, so it's basically 5 hours of viewing. So you can get the YouTube Red first month and keep it, and subscribe to it, forever. Or you can cancel after watching the show, and that's how you can see it for free. That's how we're watching it. It's kind of a loophole in the system, but they gave me this option, so we're going to watch it. And you never know, we might keep YouTube Red. It keeps you from having ads in front of YouTube, which I hate. I watch commercials for commercials. It makes no sense. But anyway, that being said, this was an amazing episode. It flashes back. It has scenes from the original movie. You feel like this is an actual sequel to the first movie. Granted, I like Karate Kid 2, and Karate Kid 3 has redeeming qualities. It's not as good as the first two, but I like some elements of it. But the first two movies are awesome. But, you know, him going to Japan and everything, you know, where was Johnny during all that? That's what this show is kind of about. So be prepared for that. And I love the dynamic. The acting was surprisingly well done. Billy Zabka, I mean, he was on point. I really didn't think this show was going to be as good. And I'm sure if you watch the previews to it, it looks corny, it looks cheesy, it looks cheap. But if you watch, at least for the first episode, I was impressed. And I'm a big critic. I'm not a big critic. I critique movies and TV all the time, which I shouldn't do, but I've been into it all my life, so it's kind of what I do naturally. But just judging from my own opinion, this show looks incredible, and what I've heard from other reviews have all been positive. So if you don't believe me, go check out some of the other reviews. Maybe they'll convince you that to watch this show, because I have a feeling it's going to be incredible. So that being said, that's my opinion on season 1 episode 1 of Cobra Kai. And stay tuned next week for the review for the entire series. And maybe I was right, and maybe I'll be wrong. Who knows? We will see next week. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, guys, have you seen it? Let me know in the comments below, because I want to know what you think of the show. Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel. And as always, make yourself happy every day, guys. And the only way to do that is to remember, the only thing stopping you is you stopping. Bam!